Okay, so we just had error with the game we were going to play. I was going to play Echo the Dolphin for a little bit, but it's not loading. I don't know why. It seems clean. I'll clean it again later and test it. But for now, let's just go with something that we know works. And now watch it now. Not working. Now that I left my controller over there. Okay. Here we go. This is one we played before, but it's okay. Motherfucker! It was just fine! Alright. I was seriously just playing this before I started streaming. This is annoying. Maybe I need that EverDrive sooner rather than later. Maybe I should have just stuck with emulation. I don't know. There we go. Okay. It's like the old days of cartridges, you know? If you grew up in that era, sometimes you would blow into the cartridges to get the dust out, even though that was a bad idea. We found out later. But yeah, Streets of Rage 2, why not? Let's play it for a bit. I don't want to bother changing this, it's fine. Yo, anybody that's familiar with this, choose who I'm going to be. First one to pick wins. Max, Axel, Blaze, or Skate. Enrique wins. He was first in the chat thing. Alright. There's a one-up hidden there. I was so pleased with myself when I found that as a kid. Totally on accident. I'm so used to playing Blaze. She's like... feels so smooth. This is seriously my favorite beat 'em up, brawler, whatever you're gonna call it, ever. Got this for Easter one year, and my brother and I played the shit out of it. It's so good. I could play it all day, honestly. I used to do a little, like, even as a kid I used to try and set up challenges for myself with different games. And while some of them weren't really challenges, they were just kind of fun. I would use the stage select code in this, and turn it up to Mania, which is the hardest difficulty. Give myself 9 lives and see if I can complete it, which is... for much better gamers, it's probably nothing to complete it, but for me as a kid, it was super hard. So it was a challenge to me. Getting through the whole game, that felt impossible. It wasn't impossible, but it felt like it was. I was thinking about popping in eSWAT a little bit ago, but I was like, you know what? I'll just pop in Streets of Rage 2. I know it works. And then what did it do? It embarrassed me the moment I put it in. Oh, by the way, as you probably noticed before, when we were doing... I don't know if I showed this during the actual showcase part, but let's press pause. You can set up a hotkey so that you can do this. You can go to the menu and set up different things. Like set up scan lines, sure. So that's a pretty strong scan line effect. But if you tweak with the graphics and whatnot, you can make it so it looks a little bit better. does this one look? That's pretty dark. I feel like this seems more like a Game Gear or something like that. You know, the graphics are too good for that. And I know that Streets of Rage 2 for Game Gear is fucking garbage. Streets of Rage 1 is pretty okay. I forgot to mention, by the way, that the Mega SG came with a Master System adapter. Now, I never owned a Master System, so I'm going to try and see if I can get my hand on some cheap cartridge. I don't even really care what the games are. I just want to get some. And there is also... I'd have to buy this one separate. The Master System one came with this. But, there's a Game Gear adapter you can slap onto this thing, too. I would love to get that. There's some good Sonic games for... There's just a number of good games for Game Gear, period. I'd love to get the Sonic games. I'd love to get Streets of Rage 1. Streets of Rage 2 is kind of trash. 1, pretty okay. I believe we've played Streets of Rage 1 and 2 on... No, we played Master System versions of those, so I don't know how they are on Game Gear. Those are obviously ROMs. Obviously. Since I just said I never owned a Master System. Like, I usually make a point of playing stuff I own, but sometimes I'll break that rule. So I'm a naughty person. Sega, you give me the chance to buy the Master System or Game Gear versions of Streets of Rage 1 and 2, I'll buy them. How about that? I have no problem playing for video games. What the I love his little laugh. The system does not come with a controller, by the way. But they do have a partnership with 8BitDo that, to make controllers with wireless receivers that work really well, it turns out. I've kind of lost a step when it comes to my button mashing, but other than that, controllers seem fine. I've also got one from Retrobit that's wired. I haven't actually plugged that one in yet. D-pad feels okay. That's always the big thing with these controllers, is how good is the D-pad. If you got a bad D-pad, you've got a bad controller. The D-pad just feels great. The 8BitDo one, that is. I've always favored throws on Streets of Rage. He doesn't do a suplex, he just kind of slams him down. It's great. Blaze does the suplex because Deuce does the suplex because she's the strongest. Catch. Like, I mean, I don't know how it comes across. Maybe you guys can, like, give me an idea. Any of you that have emulated Sega before, this game in particular, like, how does it look and sound to you? The look is roughly right. I mean, I was always roughly right on emulation. But personally, especially with headphones on, I can tell a difference in the sound. I don't know if you guys can or not. Which, actually, I'll punch a woman. She don't care, or he don't care. Come on, fuck boy. That's fair. Like Emulator does a lot of things just fine, you know, like nothing to complain about. But there's little things here and there. It sounds a tiny bit more accurate to me, but that's just me. Ow! Turkey time. You fuck! It's a bit harder to grab him. He's got better reaction. Ow. And we'll do one more. We'll do one more stage. And then we're going to switch to our main event. Which hopefully I've got enough time to do now. Oh yeah, in the intermission I'll show a Japanese card in action. I did Sega CD Final Fight a long time ago. In fact, was that the first game I did for Retro Request? I don't remember. It was one of the first games for sure. Once I get an EverDrive, though, I can do Final Fight CD on this. Unfortunately, I haven't had my Sega CD, my actual physical Sega CD, in a very long time. I've got all my games for it, just don't have the system itself anymore. Tell you what, man, the Sega CD games that actually did it right are so good. Not using it for bullshit FMV games, but for using it to enhance what the Sega Genesis could already do. Ouch. Oh, nicely timed, Steve. Well done. Down the back. Whoops, I hit the mic. But yeah, Sega CD Final Fight is the... aside from, like, modern, like, Xbox arcade versions of it or whatever, Final Fight CD is the pinnacle, the go-to version if you want to play actual Final Fight. The SNES version has way too many limitations, and it only has 2 characters. Final Fight CD lets you play all 3 of them. Has CD quality audio, and yeah, and it has a little bit less censorship than the SNES version has. Just a few tiny things here and there. Yeah, Final Fight CD is great. It's not Streets of Rage 2, right? But, you know. Oh, if they would have made a a Streets of Rage game for Sega CD. And I don't mean the Sega Classics version of Streets of Rage 1. Even though that was pretty cool. But like one that's just made for Sega CD. That'd be so good. And there's one up here. Off you go. I like how the light's actually shaking in the background. You know, why were these idiots driving down an incomplete bridge? Or incomplete? Incomplete. Whatever. Seems like a really bad idea. I don't know why I grabbed that already. So this fucker, he has a jetpack. Come on, boy. Come on, jet boy. Whoops. I meant to jump. Oh, I forgot his standing jump kick is different. Ow! Come on. Come on, fart knocker. So try to be cute. Oh, well, there we go. I went to get him with the back blast or whatever, but didn't quite work out. Okay, that's our little demonstration of Streets of Rage 2. Thank you all for watching, and the main event is coming up.